Hello my fellow YouTubers, Adam coming at you with another adventure. We are up in the Catskill Park and we are going to be hiking Peekamoose Table Trail. We're going to be out here for either 1 or 2 nights, I really haven't decided yet, and we are going to do a little bit of exploring. It's I would have taken some video in the parking lot, but it's pretty busy considering how warm it is. There's a lot of people visiting Blue Hole swimming hole. Yeah, so let's go along for this hike and see where we end up. It's gonna be really fun. Alright, let me show you on the map where we're planning on going. Now, right here is where we parked. We're gonna follow Peekamoose Table Trail up, all the way up, step at these couple vistas, go up over Peekamoose Mountain, head over to Table Mountain, and I really don't know how far I'm going to make it until dark, because it's starting to get dark a little bit early, but from there I plan on heading down. Now this Peekamoose Table Trail is part of the New York Long Path. As you can see right there next to the streams right here, there's primitive campsites. I'm hoping to make it there. I believe it's 7 miles. I don't really remember off the top of my head. But there is a lean-to that is right there. The Bonton Memorial, that's a shelter right off the Table Mountain. So what our plan is to do is to hike up to this today, and I will decide tomorrow whether I want to go up and explore Slide Mountain and then make my way back and then come back out Sunday, or if I'm just going to camp at this site for tonight and then head back out tomorrow. Reason being I'm not sure is I have a lot of work to do at home. So I want to get out here for at least 1 night, but I'm packed for 2. We'll see how much we enjoy it and how far we get. Alright? But whew, it's going okay so far. The trail is pretty nice. I think I came at a good time because the leaves are just starting to change. Got some little stone columns going on here. A couple rock cairns. Nice. So, just chugging along. I mean, it's hot out, so I'm taking it kind of easy. I don't want to exhaust myself. So, just got to keep climbing. Well, we just climbed up this hill. Or, sorry, climbed up that hill. Now it looks like we're going to have to make our way through this maze of rocks. Pretty interesting. I wish there was some nice cool air blowing out because it is September 22nd. And it is warm out. Oh, looks like we gotta climb this little crack here and get up there. It's about 82 degrees right now. Okay. Up. Put the trekking poles up there. There. That's probably about 6 feet. Not terrible. Doable. And that's where we're going up there. Looks like we're starting to be able to get a few nice views here. Get up on top of the mountain. So. Whew. Let's see here. I'm gonna put the camera down so I can truck up this hill, and we'll get back to you in a little bit. Alright, the trail comes up this steep hill. Gotta climb up these rocks right here. Snake your way through. And you can go in 2 ways. You can go this way and climb up that ledge right there. Or you can go this way and take these makeshift, I guess, steps, if you want to call them, and get up to the top. I'm going this way. Yep, look it. Nice. Well, we are still going up and up. And we must be getting high because my ears are popping. But check out this rock. I don't know if you can see it. It's like balancing there. I thought that was neat. Let's go around the other side, see if we can see it. Alright, let's see here. It's rough. It's like I said, we're going up and up and up, and are we ever going to get there? Let's see here. It's pretty neat. And we are going that way. Alright. Don't quote me on this, but I think we are near the top of the mountain. I hope. We've been doing a lot of climbing. I should check the GPS and see what our elevation gain is, but let's wait a little bit. We'll keep on going before I start making assumptions. So you can see we're kind of breaking out of the trees slightly. I don't know if you could tell behind me or not, but it's going pretty good. Like I was saying before, like I said, we are up on Peekamoose Mountain right now and going. I'm trying out some new gear this trip. Most notably is my Granite Gear Crown 2 65-liter pack. I did an unboxing video. This is my first time with it on the trail. And so far, I'm liking it quite a bit. I still have my Gregory pack, but I think that pack is going to the wife. One reason is that's a medium-sized pack. This one's a small. After speaking with Granite Gear and REI and trying to figure out my perfect torso size, because my torso is 18 inches, which is right at the mark between medium and small. After I gave them some of my other measurements, they recommended the small pack, and I'll tell you what, it's fitting like a glove. Let me switch hands here. My arm's getting tired. So, with the what I have packed right now, I'm packed slightly heavy, a little heavier than I like to be, because, like I said, I'm trying out some new gear, and I don't know how many days I'm staying out for. I don't know whether I'm staying for 2 or 3. We'll see how today goes. I'm actually making some distance now, since I'm not climbing steep hills. I don't have to keep stopping every couple minutes to take a slight rest. But I have my new Tokes Titanium Cook Kit. A sit pad. I got the War Bonnet Traveler Hammock like I've had, that you've seen in the past. But I brought my Mamba Jamba tarp. I've set that up in my yard, but I have yet to use it on the trail. But it's clear skies, they're calling for no rain. I may not even put it up tonight like I have in the past. So, oh, we're coming up on another little rock scramble here, so I'm going to put the camera away so we can do this. I don't know if you can see behind me up there. And oh, one thing too, if you remember my one video, I said I lost my stick pick. Oh, I found it. I put it somewhere so I remember where it is, and I lost it again. Well, just luckily in the past week I found it again, so I think I'm going to Velcro it to the camera so I know where it is next time. So, alright, let me put you away, and we're going to scramble these rocks, and I'll get back to you a little bit. Remember what I said about being up on top of the mountain and being done with our uphills? Yeah, well, I was wrong, obviously. Oh, let's go get them. Check out this view. Finally got one. Look at the haze. That's all the humidity. Really not sure what direction I'm looking in. I'm guessing somewhat towards the southwest. Pretty neat. Holy cow, guys, look at this. This is amazing. I hope you can see it behind me because it is awesome. And it's so much better knowing that you worked for it. Holy crap. I just checked, I did about 2,600 foot elevation gain in the past 3 miles. So that's quite a bit. I'm kind of sore. But we have 1.7 miles to camp. It's just after 5 o'clock, or what time is it? It's 10 to 6. So I have an hour and a half to go 1.7 miles to camp. So, gonna spend a couple minutes here and then hit the trail. Here's another overlook. I believe this is Table Mountain. Pretty nice. Look at these mountains. And that down there, I don't know if you can tell, there's a reservoir. See it? Pretty large. That's where we walked up. That's where we started. We walked all the way the top of that ridge, all the way down into the valley. That's where we're parked, is down in there. So we've come quite a ways. I think it's only like 4.5 miles, but you know, with what's it like? Probably by now 2,700 feet in elevation gain. Yeah. It's pretty rough, if you ask me. Well, everyone, we are at camp for tonight. We are at the Slide Mountain lean-to, or no, Table Mountain lean-to, sorry. We are, it's dark. I met up with the guy. I went down to the spring, I loaded up with water, and hiked back up here, and this is going to be home for the night. Even though you're not supposed to, I'm going to hang the hammock right there. So, got everything going. It's getting dark, so I'm going to get going here, and we'll get back to you in a little bit. Well, everyone, I am being bold by hanging the hammock in the lean-to. But I don't think anyone's coming. If they do, I'll move. I have no problem doing that. But got a nice little fire going here. I don't know if you can see that. And it's about 9 o'clock. Gonna sit here, hit the hay, and probably, I'm getting tired. Long day today, so well, have a good night, and we will see you in the morning. Hello, everyone. Morning of day 2, and I didn't start the camera much because I got here in the dark, so I had to set up in the dark and everything like that, and just got late and tired. I went to bed. But yeah, I was a little bit naughty. I set my hammock up inside the shelter. Got the fireplace here. We had a little fire going last night. One other guy showed up and cooked dinner, and that was about it, and went to bed. So, alright, yeah, this is Table Mountain Lean-To, and pretty nice. I enjoy it. They have a rake and a shovel and a water ditty bag. Up here they have a privy. I was surprised to see one. I didn't think they'd have one up here. When I was looking for some firewood last night, I came across it. I was like, oh, nice. So, you can see right there. Boom. There's another campsite up there. So, pretty nice. I was pretty warm last night. I was actually a little too warm last night, to the point where I was starting to sweat a little bit, which in turn made me a little bit cold. But we made through it without any issues. So it was fun. Like I said, I slept well. I woke up once to pee. But for the most part, I slept through the entire night. Woke up 6 o'clock this morning, and I laid in the hammock until 7. So, let's go over and we'll check our bear bag. Make sure it's okay. I really don't think we have a problem with bears in here, but yeah, you never know. Let's go make sure it's still there. There. This, I don't know if you see this clip, it's a Night Eyes cam lock. I know you can get Dutch Bling, but these are readily available at like Walmart, and they're cheap. They're like $2 or something like that. And all it is you just thread it through, and it just cam locks right on there like that. And that's it. So, watch the bear bag drop. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to retrieve this and go back and decide what we want to do. I think I have some different plans than what we originally planned, so I'll let you know about them in a little bit. Alright, now that I got some breakfast cooking right here, what I'm going to do is show you what I think our plans are going to be for today. Alright, we're here at this Bounton Memorial Shelter. My original plans were to camp here at these primitive campsites, but it got too dark. So, between here and there is almost 3 miles. So what I'm thinking about doing, since we're doing an out and back hike, I'm going to leave here and head back down the Peekamoose Table Trail back to the truck. Then, if I feel up to it, drive all the way back around the mountain. I come all the way down here, up over, and up this road here, and park right here on the Phoenicia East Branch Trail. Then from here, hike up into here, explore around a little bit, and then come back and hang out at these primitive campsites. Or just hike up to these primitive campsites and hang out for the day. I don't know. We'll decide what we feel like doing, but I think that's our plan for today. As you can see, I'm using my Tokes ultralight titanium cook pot, and I'll tell you what, I love it so far. And what I got here is a Vargo alcohol bottle. You could buy these on Amazon. They're like $7 for 2 of them. But one thing that's nice is that they have the graduation markings all the way down, so you could judge how much fuel you need between ½ ounce or a full ounce. You know, if you want to do 2 cups of water, it's usually an ounce. Anything less, and it's very easy to measure and keep track of how much fuel you're using. So I thought that was pretty sweet. I'm cooking up some biscuits and gravy. That's one of my favorite mountain houses right there. So, I'm going to sit here, hydrate a little bit, eat some breakfast, get packed up, and hit the trail. One thing I like to do for lunch, or, you know, if there's a, I like to carry these meal replacement bars. So that way, if I don't feel like stopping, I could just grab one of these. These are packed with calories. They're like, you know, 400 calories for one of these bars. And they're not too bad. They're like $2 a piece at Walmart. This is Fit Crunch. I also have another one in here. It's called the Colossal, or the Big 100 Colossal. Like I said, these are packed in. You eat one of these and you could definitely skip a meal. When I cook my mountain houses, this is my garbage bag, but when I cook my mountain houses, I like to put more water than what it calls for. Like if it calls for 1½ cups, I'll do 1 3/4. If they call for a 3/4 cup, I'll do 1 cup. Because, you know, face it, when you're out hiking, you're going to be somewhat dehydrated. So that little extra bit of liquid is going to help you in digestion and everything like that, and give you a little bit more. So that's what I like to do. Well, I think I'm pretty much done here, and I'm going to pack all up and hit the trail. Oh, one other thing too is, for those of you that have those double black diamond throws, this isn't a double black diamond throw, this is my underquilt, but they make excellent stuff sacks. They're ultra light, pretty sweet. Morning of day 2. We are on the trail. We've been on the trail for 15 minutes, but we're already coming to an overlook. So it's going to be pretty sweet. Now this is looking to the west side of the Catskills. So come on here and let's take a look-see. Oh wow. This is awesome. This is sweet. Look at this. Look at that. I've been to a lot of overlooks before, but it's totally different when you have to work so hard for it. It's pretty awesome. If anybody wants to know, the trekking poles that I'm using are Ascend, Acadia. I bought them at Bass Pro Shops in there. I'll have to do a full review on them there. You'd think that they're chintzy, but they're really not. So I'll do a review at some point to let you know how they come out. Let's take a look. Standing right on the edge now. Look at that. Wow. Awesome. I believe it's, well, right down in there is where we stayed last night. So I'm just going to soak this up for another minute or two and then hit the trail. Alright, we are still on our way back to the truck. We're a couple miles in. Passed off a few people at the overlook. Sat there for a minute or two and then kept on going. But, you know, I'm sitting here hiking and I'm thinking, people who do long distance trails, could be anything from, like, say, the Loyalsock, which is 60 miles, or the LHHT trail, or even the AT, PCT, anything like that. Once you get your trail legs, are you able to march up all these steep inclines, or not? Or does your... See, my mileage slows way down when I come to an uphill. I've tried in the past to march up them as fast as I can, and that hasn't worked out so well for me, to the point where I was exhausted and had to call it quits. Now what I do is I take pretty much baby steps. I don't take a full stride and just kind of, you know, weasel my way up the hills, which slows my mileage down quite a bit, but then I gain it all back on the flat. I guess what I'm wondering is, if you're a long distance hiker, do you get your trail legs to where you're able to just keep marching up the hills at the same speed? Or do you have to slow down just like everybody else? I'm just kind of curious about that. I'm having fun though. It's a good time. Got a little bit of a rock scramble here. Not really a rock scramble, but you know what I mean. Whew. You know, I love watching hiking YouTube videos. I love the amateur style of videos, and the longer the better. There's quite a few that I've come across. There are a few channels that I watch kind of religiously, but I'm really not liking the direction that they're taking. I'm not going to mention any names, but it seems that instead of being the informative type, they're starting to get into more of the entertainment. And not that I don't like to be entertained, but I also like, you know, stats on the trail, what they're carrying, what they've done so far to, you know, decrease their weight or increase their mileage, just stuff like that. It's not a... And, you know, when they first started, I loved when they would give you all that information. Now, like I said, it seems like it's more of a... They're doing it for the entertainment mode to, you know, they're just not as amateur as I like it to be. Looks like it's a little more clear today. But just to give you an idea, this mountain here that we're looking at, we were looking at the other side of that on that first overlook after camp last night. So we were up on the other side of that up there. So pretty nifty. I'm enjoying it. Alright, well, I think I decided what I want to do. I think once I get back to the truck, I'm going to explore around the parking area. There's a supposedly a real neat swimming pool there. It's called Blue Hole. Go check that out and stuff like that. And I think I'm going to head home. My knees and my feet are kind of hurting from all the downhill so far, and I don't want to overstress them and cause some kind of harm. So, I mean, we'll get out here again and do the other side of the mountain, but for the time being, I'd rather play it safe. And plus, I got a heck of a lot of work to do at the house. So far this summer we put all, did you see that? I almost freaking twisted my ankle. Gotta watch where I'm walking. But yeah, so far this summer we put all brand new windows in the house, and they're not replacement windows. I put brand new, I reframed them in and put different size windows in, and they're remodel windows. I have all the new siding at the house, so we could put all new siding on the house, and I'm putting on a new front porch. So that's keeping me busy right now, and I'm all set to put the front porch together. I just have to go home and accomplish that. So, like I said, I'd rather play safe than sorry, and plus, like I said, I got a heck of a lot of work to do at the house. But who knows, maybe I'll decide to go and do an overnight tonight somewhere closer to home, just to get out. I still haven't decided. Once I sit in the truck, then I'll make my final decision. I never know what I'm doing up until the point when I'm gonna do it, so that's my only problem. I can never plan anything to a T. So, alright, I'm walking through some good rocks here. I'll see you later. What I'm thinking about doing, just for shits and giggles, for fun, is maybe tonight doing a night hike out onto the Pinchot Trail and just setting up camp. Actually, maybe I'll see if Donnie wants to know if he could get out for a couple hours, just for something fun. We'll see what happens, but like I said, I passed probably about 15 people already, and they all said they're going to Never Sink. So that's the primitive campsites where I was planning on going possibly tonight. So I guess I'll just scrap that idea and figure out something else to do. Which I don't blame people. It's really nice out this weekend. This is a Peekamoose blue hole. I don't know if you can see. Look how deep it is. There's a rock ledge there, and it goes straight down.